The controversy surrounding anti-God ads has driven now the T to make some policy changes. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock.
I'm Clarice Tinsley. First on Fox 4, Natalie Solis in Fort Worth with the changes and the reasons behind them. Natalie.
Well, Clarice, the T has decided to eliminate all religious and anti-religious advertising from its buses. Board members called that advertising divisive and disruptive. Outside, controversial bus ads continue to wind their way through the streets of Fort Worth.
After we have sat down in good faith.
Inside, the Fort Worth Transportation Authority Board reviewed the policy that allowed them there in the first place. The conclusion, major changes to the T's advertising policy. The 9-member board voted unanimously not to allow ads that express religious or anti-religious views. No messages can be defamatory, and in somewhat of an unexpected move, the board also voted to eliminate all political advertising from its buses.
And to me, placing the ads on there was the basic reason for why we have had some controversy here, and that controversy affects the efficiency of the employees that are working here.
We don't need that on the bus for just to make money, and I understand they talking about, well, we're losing money. So what? Let people ride.
The controversy started earlier this month when an atheist group paid $2,500 for 4 bus ads that read, "Millions of people are good without God." An outraged Christian group responded with mobile billboards that followed the buses. Both groups had representatives at the meeting. Both sides claimed victory, that the other is no longer allowed.
Somewhat ecstatic, maybe not to a point of expressing it with emotion, but really pleased with what the results were.
We only put ads on 4 buses. They've been putting religious ads on buses for years. So we think what's fair is fair, and they've done what's fair.
All right, and joining me now, Joan Hunter. She's the communications manager for the T. And Joan, how much of this was about eliminating certain messages? How much of it was about eliminating the controversy that erupted in all of this?
Well, the T's policy has been working well for years, and we administered it fairly, impartially, and accepted all religious and faith-based ads. But with the recent controversy, it was taking so much time of the T staff, and it was distracting us from what we need to be doing, which is running our transportation agency. And so we felt that it was best to eliminate all of them so that we could focus on our core business and not have something like this disrupt again.
One of the surprises that came out of this, eliminating all political ads, why do that? And does that eventually present a revenue issue?
No, it does not present a revenue issue because the bus advertising is a very, very small percent of the T's advertising or of the T's total revenue, less about 1/4 of 1% of the total revenue. But it is. We actually already excluded certain local political advertising, so we felt that we should do all or none to be consistent with our new policy, and so we just eliminated all of it.
All right. Joan Hunter, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And that's the latest here in Fort Worth. Natalie Solis, back to you.